So you're moving to Columbus, Ohio, but you want to know what the housing market outlook is like in 2024? Well, stay tuned, because in today's video, I'm going over exactly what I think will happen and my predictions for the 2024 housing market here in Columbus, Ohio and the surrounding Central Ohio region. You will not want to miss it. Let's go. All right, everyone. Prediction number one. Home prices will continue to increase. If we look at the housing stats in the Columbus MLS, the median home price in November of 2022 was $249,000. Fast forward to last year, 2023, in November, the median home price was $266,050. This is very important to note, because even when interest rates rose in 2023, you see home prices still continue to rise. We will get into this later on in the video, but this is a telling story. Even when the real estate market was technically down in 2023, for a lot of people, home prices still increased in Columbus, Ohio, due to the vast growing economy and the supply and demand issue that we will touch on later in the video. But this is a telling sign that in a down market, home prices continue to rise here in Columbus, Ohio and Central Ohio region. Home prices will continue to rise in 2024, especially if interest rates continue to drop, as they have been in the last part of 2023, heading into 2024 as the making of this video, January 1st. So why do I think home prices will continue to rise in 2024? It's simple: supply and demand. There are still more buyers waiting to buy a home than there is inventory. And when I say inventory, I do want to mention good inventory. There's a lot of inventory, not a lot, but there's more inventory that is on the market, but a lot of it, to be honest, is undesirable inventory. A lot of the homes on the market are older homes that need a lot of work, whether that's cosmetic work or that's a full remodel, including foundation, structural, and cosmetic. So keep that in mind, guys. When I say inventory, I'm really referring to highly desirable inventory and homes that are in 2024 condition and move-in ready that don't need much work. Because the reality is, most people don't want to buy a house at top dollar and have to put more money into it. Nobody wants to do that. So good inventory is what we're talking about. In addition to that, I do believe home prices will continue to increase, because most experts and most economists across the United States are predicting mortgage interest rates to slightly drop in 2024, the first quarter, and even more the latter part of 2024, maybe possibly hitting the fives again for mortgage interest rates. This would be rude awakening for everyone who is currently waiting on the sidelines for interest rates to drop, because what a lot of people don't realize is when interest rates drop, yes, that's great, your monthly payment is lower, but you will have to pay more for the house, generally speaking. Meaning when interest rates are at 5%, the number of buyers in the market will skyrocket, and you will most likely have to outbid another buyer to win that house. You'll probably have to waive your home inspection, probably have to put an appraisal gap down, or waive the appraisal altogether, even to be competitive when interest rates do drop. We saw that early in 2020 and 2021 when mortgage rates were 3%. People were having to outbid $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 just to get a home. And those people today, unfortunately, are not in a positive equity situation. Yes, home prices have increased in value, but if you overpaid that much, your home has not increased in value that much in that amount of time. So that is why I think housing prices will continue to rise in 2024, due to supply and demand still being at the forefront. And I do believe there is a lack of good housing inventory on the market. So until those two things balance themselves out and those get addressed, the home prices will continue to increase. My second prediction for the 2024 Columbus, Ohio real estate market is that new construction home sales will continue to increase. This goes back to my first prediction, is that there is a lack of good houses on the market for buyers. There are a lot of buyers who I truly believe are willing to pay a little higher interest interest rate if there was a house that absolutely checked all their boxes. And unfortunately, right now, the average home in the United States, I believe, is over 40 years old. That means these houses are going to need work. Some of them are going to need a new roof, new water heater. Some of them are going to have basement issues. Some of them are just going to need a ton of cosmetic work, including paint, updated kitchen, updated bathrooms. And quite frankly, in 2024, your average buyer is not going to have that. They want to buy a home. They want to be able to move right in and live in that home without putting much money or effort into the home. That's just what I get working with clients every single day. They tell me, Blake, hey, I'm willing to pay a little bit more for a house if it's ready to move into, and I don't want to put a ton of work in because I don't have time. I have a busy life. So with that being said, I believe new construction sales will highly increase in 2024. In addition to that, if rates do stay the same or drop, builders will start building again. A lot of builders own land, have been waiting on the sidelines for mortgage interest rates to drop before they can start building again. So keep that in mind. New construction homes are a great option for a lot of people, especially if you're watching this video and you're coming from out of state. The build times typically are 6 to 12 months depending on the builder. So this is a fantastic opportunity for you. If you know you're a year out from moving, reach out to a local agent who can connect you with a great builder or multiple builders to go over your needs before you first arrive in your new destination. With that being said, builders are also offering amazing incentives such as really low interest rate. I know of a current builder right here in Columbus, Ohio. They're a national builder offering interest rates in the 4s. That is bananas. Guys, here's how builders work. They are some of the biggest companies in the world. So people always ask, how can they offer lower interest rates? It's because they have so much money and they have a huge amount of money to buy down these rates. So they're not making a ton of profit on on one particular home, but they are making a profit on the volume. It's a volume game for these builders. So that's how they can offer these amazing lower interest rates and amazing incentives for home buyers, sometimes including a fully included appliance package. But if you're watching this video, reach out to me if you're interested in new construction and we can go over the different options because every builder is different here in Central Ohio. My third prediction is that sellers will continue to hold on to their homes and not list unless mortgage interest rates drop. This is a huge factor because there are a ton of sellers, like I mentioned earlier, who bought homes in 2020, 2021, who really bought a home because they felt pressured, they felt nervous. The whole world was locked down and they felt like they had to buy a home when money was so cheap to borrow, and a lot of those people are regretting their purchase today. But they don't want to sell because they are locked in at a 5, 4, 3, even some people in a 2% interest rate. So this makes it really hard because their home is locked in at such a low monthly mortgage payment that if they sold, they would have to pay more for a smaller house. So unless mortgage interest rates drop, these sellers that would likely want to move are going to hold on to their homes until mortgage interest rates drops. So I highly think if you're looking to sell your home and your home is in top condition, it's still a good time to sell your home. But until mortgage interest rates drop, I predict here in Columbus, Ohio, home sellers are going to hold on to their homes and inventory will remain low until that changes. Finally, I predict that more people will move from out of state to Columbus, Ohio in 2024 than ever before. Why do I think this? Because Columbus, Ohio and the Central Ohio region has positioned itself over the next 5 to 10 years to become an economic powerhouse here in the United States. Some of the biggest companies such as Intel, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Nationwide Insurance, Cardinal Health, Cover My Meds, and many more companies are already here in Columbus, Ohio, if not planning on coming and expanding to the Columbus, Ohio and Central Ohio region. This is huge, but does not come without negative side effects as well, meaning that home prices will continue to rise as more people come to the area and more businesses come to the area. These businesses are going to bring highly paid individuals who have money to spend, and they want to make sure when when they come here, they have housing that suits their families and offers their family a lifestyle that is perfect for them. So with that being said, just keep in mind, Columbus, Ohio is going to be booming over the next 5 to 10 years. The economy is so diverse. We are not relying on one industry. We have sectors such as the healthcare, entertainment, restaurant, startups, small businesses, mom and pop shops, corporate jobs. There is so much opportunity here in Columbus, Ohio, and I didn't even mention so many trade jobs that are here locally, construction. You get the point. Sorry guys, I almost lost my train of thought, but there are so many jobs and so much money coming to the area that the economy will cause home prices to rise over the next 5 to 10 years in my opinion. 2024, I think we will see slight increase in home prices, but over the next 5 to 10 years, I truly believe Columbus, Ohio, and the Midwest in general will see some of the highest growth and highest increase in home prices than any other part of the United States. So what do you guys think? Do you think that home prices will continue to rise in 2024, or do you think home prices will taper off? Before we go, I quickly wanted to mention I am a licensed realtor here in Columbus, Ohio. So as much as I love making these videos, adding value to you guys, I would love to help you with your real estate needs. My name is Blake Kircher. My information will be on the screen and in the description below. I help people just like you watching this video relocate to Columbus, Ohio every single day. So don't hesitate to reach out to me night or day. I look forward to working with you, and let me know what you guys want to see next, what videos and topics you guys want to see. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great night.